Hi, I'm Tony, also known as Killy Does Cartwheels, here to tell you about my obsession with Peter Jackson's Hobbit trilogy. Some people are hypnotized, but I am hobbitized. 4 years ago, these movies practically took over my life, inspiring me to do things I've never done before, such as make fan videos. Apparently, in order to make a fan video, you have to have the right codec.
I don't know what that means.
Neither do I. But I do know why I'm so hobbitized, so here are the 5 reasons.
Reason number 5, the original trilogy. When I first saw The Fellowship, I thought, this isn't just a movie. It was a total immersion experience. Yes, the story was engaging, the action scenes were really amazing, but it was the sets, the design, the attention to detail that made me believe this place was real.
The Hobbit movies brought all that back, that feeling, that belief, and that desire to see Middle-earth.
Which brings me to reason number 4, New Zealand.
I've often said the Two Towers co-starred Mount Cook, and I think New Zealand must be one of the most beautiful places on Earth.
And in The Hobbit, we get to see even more beautiful places. We got the Pelorus River, Lake Bukaki, Paradise, and my very favorite film location, Ernslaw Burn. My obsession is so strong that I have actually managed to save enough money to make my own trip to Middle-earth this October. So excited. To Hobbiton, I'm going to Wellington, to Queenstown, and I am determined I'm going to hike out to Ernslaw Burn and walk under Thorn's waterfall. I think it's actually called Gillickson Falls, but you know, whatever. The best part will be touring the Lord of the Rings film locations in Wellington and Weta Workshop and Peter Jackson. If by some miracle you see this video, would you please take pity on me and allow me to visit Stone Street Studio? I realize that it's a business that's not open for public tours and you're a very busy man, but if I could just see where the magic was made, oh, that would be the most amazing thing ever. And, you know, I promise I would sign a confidentiality agreement. I would leave my cameras at the hotel. I'll forget everything I see. Okay, probably not that one, but if there's any way, it would make me an even bigger fan than I already am. It would just be the penultimate experience. Okay, enough groveling. Reason number 3, Ian McKellen. When they first announced that the Hobbit films were being made, there was some talk that Ian McKellen was not going to play Gandalf. And I thought, if he didn't play Gandalf, I'm not even going to see the movies. And, you know, if that had happened, I would have missed out on some really good movies. But they wouldn't have been great movies because
I'm Gandalf. And Gandalf means me.
Exactly. Look, Ian McKellen didn't play Gandalf. He is Gandalf. Nobody else can play that part. Not in my mind. And I felt the same way about Andy Serkis as Gollum. You know, nobody else. But it was great to see him, and it was great to see some of the original actors, Cade and Hugo and Orlando, reprising their roles. But the Hobbit movies gave me a chance to see a whole bunch of new actors, at least new to me. Such as reason number 2, Martin Freeman.
Bilbo Baggins.
Okay. Total American here. Typical American. I didn't really know who Martin Freeman was. I hadn't even seen Sherlock yet. But when it was announced that Martin would play Bilbo and I saw his picture, I thought, yeah, that looks right. He looks the part. He looks good. He's so much better than just looks good. I mean, he is Bilbo the way Ian is Gandalf. He certainly could pull off the comedy, but the way he reacted to Smaug, the palpable fear he shows, it just totally sold it. And then there's the acorn scene and the scene with Beaufort at the ramparts and, you know, that scene. And Bilbo looking shell-shocked sitting next to Gandalf. You know the scene. He is a great actor. And by the way, if you haven't seen the BBC Sherlock, do yourselves a favor. Try Netflix free for 1 week and binge watch all 10 episodes. You will not be sorry. I am so Sherlock. See? The game is on. If there's one thing Peter Jackson can do, it's cast a film. I got to see a lot of new acting talent. Smaug, of course, played by Martin's co-star in future Doctor Strange, Benedict Cumberbatch. Got to see Luke Evans, Lee Pace, all the Kiwi dwarves. Yes, I'm very much into dwarves. We got William and Stephen and Peter and John and Mark and Jed and Dean O'Gorman. Yes, of course. How can I forget Dean? Adam Brown, breakout performance. Wonderful job. Got to see Ken Stott, Jimmy Nesbitt, Aidan Turner, Lothian Poldark, Graham McTavish. Badass Scotsman that you are. It's wonderful. But, of course, this leaves the number one reason why I'm so hobbitized.
Allow me to introduce the leader of our company, Soren Oakenshield.
Oh yes, Thorin Oakenshield. He of the majestic mane, the exquisite eyes, and the velvety voice.
Loyalty, honor, a willing heart. I can ask no more than that.
Seriously, if Velvet could talk, that's what it'd sound like. Once again, Peter Jackson really nailed it when he cast Richard Armitage as Thorin. He's not just a hot dwarf. I mean, he is hot, but he's also an incredibly brilliant actor who can pull off, you know, all those super macho scenes.
Hold your ground!
Along with the more emotional ones. And he can go bad and be so good at it. Yeah, I've kind of got it bad for him. So bad. My husband might divorce me. God, I hope not. But anyway, there you have it. My top 5 reasons why I'm so hobbitized. And stay tuned for Hobbitized Part 2 when I give you a full report on my adventure to Middle Earth. Until then, enjoy the movies.